WAOH is brought to you in part by Ohio's #1 trusted real estate team, The Young Team. Online at theyoungteam.com.
Today I'm with journalist Shay, who comes on the show to do a weekly segment. She is a media professional. She's also a paralegal. So she brings those together in her work that she does called Shay Tuned. So you can find her on Facebook and Instagram and all of the social media stuff at Journalist Shay and Shay Tuned.
Yep.
And you're going to talk to us actually about something that we talked about before,
I know.
but we have more information about it. So we're going to share.
Yes.
And it's the Right to Counsel launching for tenants facing eviction, which I think this is really good because eviction is incredibly difficult. People get into these tough situations where maybe they lose their job. They're trying to make money to keep their apartment. They're facing eviction and they are getting right to counsel. So that's great. Share about it.
Right. And I'm happy that you mentioned that because we're doing like a follow-up because we spoke about the eviction process and how we're losing funding for housing and all of that right now.
Right.
This came right on time for a follow-up. So the Akron City Council approved a 3-year pilot to provide free legal representation for low-income tenants facing evictions. It's funded at $250,000 a year. And that right there is amazing just to have in the community.
Right. Because, and that's important to mention too. It's like someone who's facing eviction who has money, they can afford their own representation. Exactly. But low income people who are in low income housing usually cannot. And it's so important.
Very important. And you know what? It kicks off in September this year.
Okay.
So focusing on family with children and seniors with disabilities.
Yes.
Them are the main ones that be impacted in the community. A lot of people that have children or the disabled, it'd be hard for them.
Exactly. Because again, you know, if it's maybe like a single adult, maybe they could go stay with a friend.
Right.
But you got a whole family. You have someone who has a disability.
Right.
This is going to be so much harder if you are losing your apartment, losing your house.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
So I love that they're starting with working with kids and with people with disabilities.
Yeah. Because, And so who qualifies? The tenants must be within 7 days of an eviction notice.
Okay.
I know a lot of rules has changed. People go 3 days now instead of it used to be 30 days eviction. Now people stamping doors 3 days. You got to get out, which is crazy. But I mean,
it's crazy.
How can you pack up a house that fast in 3 days?
You
like I barely get my kitchen together sometimes.
Right.
Like
I know.
It's ridiculous. But the eligibility prioritized them two groups specifically, like families that's below the poverty line with minor children or senior citizens with disabilities.
Right.
And I feel that's a great start to jump into the community because they need it the most.
Yeah. I mean, this is expected. I love this to help more than 3,000 eviction cases annually. Yes. Helping balance the odds in court when 88% of landlords have attorneys. So
yes.
88% of the landlords have attorneys and only 3% of the tenants do. I couldn't believe that. When I read that, I was like, of course we need.
Yeah, because we're paying for the attorney anyway through the rent. So
exactly. And so how important that they also have right to counsel. And
you know what? It aims to increase the tenant's representation. And that's what needed. People always look, I need a lawyer. My landlord doing this, doing that. They don't have the money to even hire the lawyer. Right. So they lose it. It's not a fair ball game. If you don't have a lawyer and they do, you know why they have a lawyer? Because you're paying the rent. You're paying for your lawyer.
That's actually true.
Yeah, it's true. I'm like, that is just so not fair to everybody. So I'm so happy that the council approved this. I'm looking forward to giving people more information and guiding them on that when they're when they're facing eviction. Like, hey, we got some help. Even at the courthouse, you know, you have legal aid options too if you can't afford it, but this is extra.
Yeah.
So there's no need for you to feel like you got to fight on your own. We have this in the community coming about.
So great. And it's a collaboration between City of Akron, United Way of Summit and Medina, and Community Legal Aid.
Yes. So we're getting covered here, you guys.
So important. What does it offer?
So this bill, like I said, the Community Legal Aid, it offers an attorney, a paralegal to assist in the eviction court. Because a lot of people don't understand that either. So the program aims to help center either avoid eviction outright,
Okay.
or negotiate better exit terms too,
great.
or secure emergency rental assistance for relocation. And that's good,
great.
right? Because we just was talking about that relocating and how a lot
hard
of
that is.
Yes, it is. The shelters is getting overloaded and all that.
Expensive.
Very much.
Yes, I love that. So
Yes.
if they can't help them avoid eviction, there's other things they're doing to help them so they can, like you said, negotiate better terms.
Yes.
Secure emergency rental assistance. So why does that matter?
I mean, who wants an eviction on their record?
Nobody
You
does,
know,
right?
no. It'd be
That's why it matters.
Exactly. You wouldn't even want to. Nobody want to rent out to you if they see an eviction. That stops people sometimes for getting the house that they need.
Yeah.
Because they have. But if you negotiated better terms and the exit strategy plan with legal help, that'll probably have you. Chances are different than you getting another house. So that's definitely a reason why it matters to
Yeah.
young people,
Oh my gosh.
honestly. Yes.
Absolutely. And I was reading this that you shared with me in 2024. Akron had 3,055 eviction filings, yet only 3% of tenants had legal representation, like we talked about before, compared to the 88%. And so we hope to increase tenant representation rates to about 10%, and hopefully there'll be less housing instability. And some of these people who are facing evictions will have better outcomes. And
absolutely.
So,
that's the goal.
That.
And that's what it's offering. And I'm I'm all for this, seriously, because you can't imagine how many people go to court trying to sue their landlord because of this exit plan or money, contracts. It just be very hard for people. So I'm excited for this to come. This 3-year program. I'm excited. This is going to be amazing for people.
So it's not a law yet,
no,
correct?
Not correct.
But working towards it. And do you know when it could be voted into law?
September 2025 is what they're looking at.
Soon.
So it kicked off in September, focusing on the families.
Okay,
yes,
great.
It does. So this kicks off in September.
All right.
I will have to see the specific dates on that, but I do know it was in the works of this upcoming September. Yes, next month.
I love that.
Yes, me too.
Again, we don't have a specific website to send you to, but I know that you can find a lot of information about things like this that are being provided on the City of Akron website. Also, I'm sure that you could contact any of those people that are a part of the collaboration. So the City of Akron, United Way of Summit and Medina, or Community Legal Aid if you have more questions.
Yep,
right?
they have more information than me. I'm just here to tell y'all what's going on.
Yes, no, but I appreciate you sharing that because I'm sure we have someone watching who might be facing an eviction.
Yeah.
Or if they're not, maybe they know someone who's facing an eviction.
I know a couple of people that's facing evictions, unfortunately. And we got cases all the time coming to the Okolo law firm about housing and evictions. And it's very sad, but it's like, good, we got another route that you can take too. Yeah. So that's amazing. I'm excited.
All right. Yes. Thank you, Shay.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Find Shay at Journalist Shay and at Shay Tuned on social media and follow her and her amazing journey. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Good morning, Akron. Bye, everyone.